Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble8385, and I gotta get a couple thank yous or notoriety to a couple people in the community first. The first one is to Narox for making an awesome promo video for people to go to this new YouTube Gaming Community channel. I'll put a link to his channel below. I thank him. And also to ArcadeMameMachine for thanking him but yet deceiving us in the same sense. You'll understand here. So here's what happens. Well, we're on Skype talking. Arcade's like, I made this new puzzle maze. Guys like to go on my Minecraft server? Would you like? It'll only take you 20 minutes. And so me, Jay Blackheart, go on the server, and that 20 minutes turned into like an hour and a half, 2 hour long. I suck at jumping, and this maze sucks, and I suck, and I hate myself, and thanks a lot kind of situation. But he has all 4 parts of us trying to go through this maze on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his channel below. He actually edited it down. It was actually longer than that, but if you want to hear our banter and just picking at each other and how much I can't jump and I suck, is all you're going to do is see in the video is see me jump and not successfully almost make any jump whatsoever at all in these videos. And I kind of cheated at the end because the last part of the maze, there's a ladder to get back up when you jump down. I simply broke the ladder, took it to the other end, put it down, and went up over the other side. But anyway, if you're interested, check that out. So let's get to the topic that is, of course, the main title of this video, and that is GamezOfWarr returns. I'm going to say the same thing about him that I've said to other people who've done things in the past. Everybody's entitled to a second chance. What we do in life is we constantly make mistakes, and as long as we learn from those mistakes, that's all that is important. And that's basically the comments I left to him on his video. That, the more important thing is that you learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes in life. Listen, there are times I've almost got in front of the camera on these videos and just wanted to rip somebody apart. It's easy to do. It's easy to watch a video, get upset, get on here and go, this guy sucks, and he shouldn't be on YouTube, and he shouldn't be part of the community, and he's just doing this or doing that or doing this. And in the end, it accomplishes nothing. It doesn't. I mean, it just makes you out to look like an idiot, and that guy's still there, and the only thing you've done is draw people from your side against that guy, and his people are going to come after your people, but in the end, nothing will change. Now, he made some simple mistakes. He said something in a podcast that, quite frankly, a lot of people who got upset in the community probably never listened to. And if somebody hadn't put that clip on YouTube, most people would have even known it existed. But it got put out there. And there's this massive backlash at the time. People making videos left and right, bashing him because he said some things about people. The truth is, I'm going to say this, people have a right to their opinion. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you agree with what they think of people, certain people in the community or not, they have a right to their opinion. The funniest thing in this community about a lot of people that cracks me up is they say this thing, people have a right to their opinion, but if someone says something negative about them, they're trolling. If someone says something negative about them, they don't understand. They're not part of the community. Or another thing I love is when someone like GamezOfWarr said this, I'm sure some people like there, he deserves to go to the 7th level of hell because what he said is so bad and so mean. It's not like he shot anybody or anything. He said some words. And words only affect you if you actually care about the words they say. That's the YouTube in general. You have to have thick skin. You cannot pay attention to the haters. They're there. They will always be there. They are actually your most loyal audience. They will say they hate you, but they'll watch your video the second it comes out. They're always the first ones to leave a comment, to be honest with you. The haters are kind of that weird loyal audience you have. That out of everybody, they watch your videos. He made a mistake. He's back. He apologized. He said he sent messages to some people. That is between him and them. It's none of my dang business who he apologized to, who he didn't apologize to. It's just like, people can make parodies of me, people could say bad things about me, doesn't bother me. My friends who know me, know that, quite frankly, I have this little thing where I actually don't care what people say bad about me. It doesn't affect me. And I think a lot of people need to learn to have a thick skin to be on this YouTube. And a lot of this drama that people make up, people make drama, the people who say that are usually the ones making the drama themselves. They're usually the ones saying the community is dying or the community needs to go back to the way it was. All things change in life. Nothing stays the same. I always love these people. Man, I remember video games were great in the day. Even I will say that, but I understand that was in the day. That was that circumstance. The YouTube today and that YouTube are totally different. The people who started in the gaming community 4 or 5 years ago when it was this little tight little group, the reason they shout out a bunch of channels, because the channels that were there, because there weren't that many. Heck, they were surprised there were other gaming channels that existed in our community. But like all things that start off small, eventually it explodes. And our community exploded. And I'm going to cover over the next several videos some of these fallacies that people have about networks and about all these other things that quite frankly are just misconceptions that really need to go away, that aren't really, to be honest, the people who are actually the people who are dissidents in our community, who always talk about it dying, who always talk about the bad things about it, they actually make up 1% of our community. That most people in general, they watch videos, they have fun. I know this is about GamezOfWarr and I went on this long tangent, but anyway. So, go watch his channel. Congratulations, he's back. He's already got another video up. If you like his videos, check out his channel. So, let's get into other news, since that was probably a 5-minute tangent. And that was Steve Benway put on Facebook 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago, could anybody find his 4th YouTube channel? Now, quite frankly, at the time, I probably couldn't have found it because he hadn't put a video up for it. And for those who don't know, if someone doesn't put a video on a channel, it's dark on YouTube. You can't find it. You're just not. It's just not going to be visible searching for it. But he had put a video up today, and I found it. And it is his Playing Android Badly, a brief introduction to Playing Android Badly channel. So basically, he wants to play Android games, and obviously, it doesn't fit with the Steve Benway channel, which is based on retro. So this is now his 4th YouTube channel. And, hey, my opinion on multiple channels is, you know what? Whatever way works for you. Some people don't know, but I actually have a gaming channel where I just play games out there on YouTube. I have not actually attached my name to that channel. It's just out there because I just want to, you know, it's kind of good sometimes just go out there and play and put another channel out there and relearn that experience of starting over again. That's what the whole thing of it was. Which, I meant to name it Retroplicity, but it actually got named Retropicity because I don't know how to spell. But anyway, so let's get to actually a couple game room tours that I saw, or game room builds and tours, kind of in a weird way ahead of Pete Doors coming out sometime this month. And the first one was SicCooper Video Game Room Tour, February 2013. You should simply go to his game room tour because he has a lot of video game merchandise and stuff you normally don't see in a game room. A really, really awesome game. It's for being a small room, it is an awesome video game room. You really ought to check it out. And the next one is 2 videos from tvandlust, making a game room part 1 and part 2, where it just shows you the early start of making this game room and his opinion on the shelves he has and stuff. So if you want to see someone, you know, starting from the beginning, then check that out. And if you want to see someone else starting from the beginning, Chipsturs Loft Hunting, the Easter Egg Hunters Game Room Chapter 1, where basically he talks about, you know, all the games he has in the loft, and you see pictures of all the cool stuff from his, you know, his handheld games and just unbelievable video game collection he's always had, you know, and the game room. And so next up, we're going to go to HappyConsoleGamer's The Worst Video Game Box Art. Now, he put honorable mention what would be my actual worst video game artwork I remember being younger, and that was the Mega Man 1 artwork on the original NES. Being a kid and seeing that, I actually thought that is the worst drawing I've ever seen, that I could draw a better box art cover than that. Who did they hire to do that? Besides the fact I never understood why he's a boy and they call him Mega Man, but never mind that. I'm sure some fans will give me a long explanation why he's called Mega Man. And Mega Boy just doesn't sound as good. But he goes through some of his most memorable, worst box art ever. So if you're interested, check that out. And let's get a couple channels that I don't think I've ever shouted out in community videos before. And that is Farmhouse Media 3000, Farmhouse's gaming setup. And yes, this video seems to be a lot of gaming setup things, but hey, it's what I find. So in this one, someone had asked him what his video gaming setup looks like. So if you want to see his video game setup, it is a interesting setup because, you know, it's got the TV and everything there and the computer's over here. So if you're interested in seeing his setup, it is different than most people's. And the next one is from PC WZRD13. I am playing BC Racers on the Sega CD. Let's get in. For those who don't know, BC Racers is, you know, another off the kind of Chuck Rock series, but it's a racer. It's a fun little racer. If you've never seen it, if you've never seen the Sega CD version, really cool video on it. And the last video of the day is from Lukey Wookie 1234, Diary of a Video Game Collector 1 Rebuying. Now this is actually a really made video. It is a documentary kind of style video. Now it is meant to be comedy. First of all, if you don't get that early in the video, then it is a comedy video, but it's a really well done one, kind of making fun of video game people who rebuy the same game over and over again, and how this media person, you know, girl portraying the media person, kind of hints to, you know, comically, you know, the problem with gamers and stuff. But if you're interested, check it out. It's a really well done video. Lukey Wookie did a really good job in this video. Check it out. So guys, that is all of our videos for today. I will talk to you, hopefully, maybe, tomorrow.